So previously we looked at profit, cost, and revenue, and now we're going to look at supply and demand. So supply is the amount that a seller will supply based upon a specific price, and demand is the amount that a consumer will demand based upon that same specific price. And then we had this idea of the equilibrium point, and this is the point in which supply equals demand, meaning S of P equals D of P. And please note that these are functions for price, not quantities like in the cost, revenue, and profit. So if we look at our example here, it says, given the following supply and demand functions, find the equilibrium point. So again, we know from our definition that the equilibrium point is when these two equations are equal to each other. So I've got my supply function, my demand function, and I want to set them equal to each other. Okay, so we're just going to solve for P. So I'm going to move 75 to the right and 5P to the left, giving me 10P equals 825. And dividing by 10, I get a price of $82. Whoops. $82.50. Now, it's a point, right? So equilibrium point means that there are two quantities that make it up. It's an ordered pair, and the price is always the x coordinate, and now I need to come up with the quantities associated with that price. So all I need to do is take that value for P and substitute it back into either equation. It does not matter. So I'm going to do the supply equation because it's the first one. Again, it does not matter which one I use. Okay, and doing this calculation, I end up with a supply of 487.5. Now, I don't know if this is in terms of thousands of items or hundreds of items or millions of items, because it doesn't tell us anything about our model. So we're going to actually leave it as 0.5 of whatever, and then we would say that the equilibrium point is the ordered pair 8250, 487.5.